Hello, I'm Carla and welcome to our Edwardian home. Today I went to the mighty Warlingham car boot sale, which is in Warlingham in Surrey, and you can see a few of the beautiful and then the boringly practical items that I purchased, and then some beautiful books. So let me just talk you through these. You'll know we've started doing the garden now that inside of the house is looking beautiful. And note, these are all large size gardening gloves because my brother and my nephew are helping me do the garden. There's tons of brambles ripping our arms apart and we look like we've been self-harming, which is not a good look. So they are so lucky. I bought them some gardening gloves. Yay! They were £1 each, £1 for toughened rubber gardening gloves, and you can't get that thickness anywhere else for £1. Then 50p practical washing up gloves, lovely. My big gay sister, my older sister, it's her birthday, so as part of her gift, I got her some, whether she likes them or not, knee-high rainbow socks. She's a personal fitness instructor, and for some reason, once her clients noticed that she wore like rainbow sweatbands, they just buy her everything rainbow now, which is quite funny. Very sweet, but funny. Then, look at this. So amazing. This is a marquetry inlaid wooden picture frame. There's no glass, so I can do something about that. But it stands as a duo, so I can have two pictures of me. Wow, I'm so lucky. Or whoever comes in my house is so lucky. And then, look at this, they're so beautifully made that the back, it's taped in at the moment, the lady did it for me. So the back slides out so you can put your picture in, which I thought was very cute. And I thought they'd look quite nice on our library area. These two little picture frames, they're like a resin. In fairness, I'll probably dark wax those just to make the pattern pop a bit. So they can hang on the wall. They do have their glass. They were 50p each. This came off the same couple, it was an older couple, and you can see these hang up these little mirrors. I might just prop them in the back of one of the display cases. Look at this, beautiful crystal decanter stoppers, which I can keep as spares. There's two identical ones, so I can either keep them as spares, or I think I'm going to use them in the top of brass candlesticks, because putting them in the top of the brass candlesticks gives you a slightly different look, so that in the autumn and winter months you can put candlesticks in them in case you want to light them, but in the spring and summer months just put something sparkly in that just brings a bit of light and airiness into the house. Lovely. Then I paid £1 only for all of these beautiful shells, and she assures me, she was Australian, she assures me that they are from Australia, which I don't know if they are or they aren't, but I don't remember seeing anything like this in the UK. Really pretty, and I just thought that they can just go in the new bathroom because we've got a little bit of a shell collection going on in there. I will launch the video for the new bathroom shortly. This is really simple, it's a modern piece, it's from Dunelm. I'll see if I can find the price of it in the shop because it's still in the shops at the moment. But the chap is an old chap who didn't look like he wanted to be there, and his wife had obviously bought this out. And he sold me that glass textured vase, and look at the way it reflects the light, which I love, for just 50p. Marvellous. This is obviously the beauty of the haul today. The woman looked like a proper dealer. I almost didn't ask her how much it was because I thought, oh, it's going to be high. But this is the Old Country Roses, and it's Royal Albert bone china. I wasn't sure what she was going to charge me, but bless her, I think she was just fed up and wanted to go home, and she said £2.50, and she even wrapped it for me. So I thought that was very sweet, and I am an old lady, so I am going to use that. That will be lovely. And I know this is a quick haul today, but I'm very conscious that my most recent hauls I've let build up until I've got such a big batch that I'm having to issue them in parts. So I'm going to try and do this one in one go today. And then this is it. So not too much. I'll do the nice things first, so you know I'm a nice human being sometimes. So look at this, a colouring book of love. I like these books. These are the ones where they're good for meditation purposes, and they're also good for your dexterity as you get older, because you have to concentrate, colour in the small areas and stay within the lines. But this book, which is very big, it's got quite a lot of illustrations in, I'm not sure how many. It was supposed to be £8 originally. I just paid £1 for that. And then the same again for this one, £1. This one looks more complex, but I don't keep them for me. One of my tenants looks after an older special needs man, and he's looked after him for many years. And the care home actually doesn't give them a lot of activities to do. They're all new, no one's coloured anything in. But anytime I'm out and about, I pick up these books and I give them to my tenant, and then he's the best carer because all of the people in the home, they come to him for their lovely colouring books. So it's just a trickle-down process, really. So the person's getting rid of something they don't want, I pick it up because I'm out and about anyway, and Alpha gets to be the hero carer, and he's the man he looks after is happy, so that's lovely. That makes me feel happy when I do that. As you're aware, I like drawing and painting. So the lady who was selling this book was also selling this book. They were just £1 each, and I almost didn't buy it because I thought, oh, when was the last time I sat down and painted a flower or drew a flower? And this is basically a cheat book. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh my goodness, these are just, what, 100, well, there's 100 pages, so that's 50 plates of gorgeous botanical prints that I can just put into picture frames to sell them. Look at this, beautiful. So literally oh, look at that, absolutely gorgeous. So this book was £1 and it has 50 full-size A4 pages of plates that you can use. So anyone who mocks you for going to a car boot sale clearly doesn't understand the purpose of going to a car boot sale. Right, then this one is called Bloom, and it's by an artist called Federico Azevedo, or it's about his garden. But just literally, this is a hardback, so this is obviously a coffee table book for me to just look fabulous. But again, you might use it and use the images, or find a similar one and use the images for your crafting. But look at this. So again, this is 200 pages. So this costs £1, a hardback book, which is what would that be? Bigger than A4. And it's just full and full. Look at these, of his glorious, glorious garden. Yeah, £1, absolutely brilliant. So very happy with those. That's going to be in my garden living room. The last two, now these are a bit random, honestly, because I saw these two with a really old Bible, and I was going to buy the Bible, but then the front page was off, and it was so old, and it had all this inscription inside. But I think that the old lady who was selling it, I don't think it was hers, because she didn't seem very passionate or attached to it. This was with the Bible, and I have to admit, I'm a heathen. I don't know what it is. It's called Apocrypha. It's very, very, very old. Inside, it's got the person's name. It doesn't say the year of publication. When I opened it, it just says, these books form the part of the sacred literature of the Alexandrian Jews, with the exception of the second book, blah, blah, blah. So I saw Jews, Hebrew, and it's a sacred script. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to read it. Maybe not all in one go. That was, I think that was 50p. So a hardback, old book, at least vintage. And then one other last book. This one is called Junibus Peresque, Robert Louis Stevenson. So I'm going to have to look this up. I just thought it's a pretty looking book. This one is very old, and it says it was first published in what's that, 1882, and it was 5 pence. So that's quite funny. I just thought, do you know what? These random books, I'll put them on the coffee table or on the little bookcase, and one day I'll just open them and have a little read. So that's it. So that's my random selection. So a few books, some practical, some beautiful, and some kind. My 2 beautiful vases, the shelves for the bathroom, the decanter tops for candlesticks, and my mini photo frames for bookcases and other little display cabinets, my lovely marquetry double frame, and then my unlucky family are the beneficiaries of some rainbow socks and some gardening gloves. So happy days. Let me know in the comments which bits that you like the most. I definitely think my 2 vases and realistically probably that bloom book are my favourite. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you on the next video.